Hey guys, my name is Nathan. I've been in real estate for a few years now. One thing I've noticed in the groups that I'm in is that there's a avatar called Capital Raiser, and it isn't really talked about, but the idea is like, I'm going to raise capital for you and I'm going to get in on your deal. I'm going to get either equity or I'm going to get some money as a fee or percentage for raising capital for your deal. So you meet a borrower or buyer and they need capital because they've come in contact with the deal, so they need capital. And you are unlicensed, you're not a broker, right? There's a thing called a broker dealer or a registered representative that works under the broker dealer. They're licensed by FINRA and they have a lot of compliance standards. So that's not you, that's the broker dealer. The only way around this that I'm seeing is that you can get your own deal and don't syndicate and don't publicly advertise. It's called general solicitation, but you can get your own deal and raise capital for your own deal. You're not partnering with anyone else. It's 100% yours. That works. But we're talking about the capital raiser avatar, right? And I think this is what people are getting wrong. You are unlicensed. So what do? The next step is to figure out, okay, I'm unlicensed. Is this thing I'm raising capital for, is this a security? And to determine whether that's a yes or a no, you go to the Howey test, which is the federal standard of the SEC that sets the rules. They've come up with the Howey test. It has to meet all 4 criteria to be a security, and it's very broad, so it often does meet all 4 criteria. It's an investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits derived by the efforts of others. So this perfectly describes someone that if you solicit and you say, hey, just say it's a friend or family, hey, this is a real estate property. My partner will pay you 4 to 6 months. I need $100,000, and they're going to pay you $20,000. Whatever. That's a 20% profit. Your friend or family member is not part of the deal. They're not doing anything else except lending the money. That is a security. That is a federal. If you're doing that, you're raising that. You're not registering with the SEC. That's a federal law that you're breaking, right? So. If it is a security, though, it is expensive in time. It's costly for your time. But you can go through the 506 or 50B route, which is something you can research online. But basically, if you want to go for non-accredited investors or accredited only, in this one you can advertise, and the other one you cannot advertise. That's a security, and then you can create a fund-to-funds model, be an unlicensed person, and make fund-to-funds, make property or make a profit off of that. But again, it is a different path, and you have to, it's better be a big project, which does not describe most projects that I'm seeing, which are just basically single family projects. And so that's gonna not be worth it if you're just going for a single family property. But if you see the Howey test and you're not meeting all 4 of these at the same time, then you can pick your route. And the way to get around the Howey test, or not around it, but